Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode, we just ended our war for the last land that we need in the Kingdom of Egypt, which we duly usurped and granted to one of our vassals down here. So that's this whole area taken care of. We still need a couple of counties, I think 3 counties over here from the Seljuks, which unfortunately means we're going to have to declare 2 different wars against them. But depending on how the duchies shake out over here, we may be able to take all of the land that we need in this area in one quick series of wars, now that the Holy Roman Empire no longer exists. Speaking of which, I did actually notice that even though the HRE no longer exists, all of these revolts against them are still going on in England, so who knows what these guys think they're rebelling against at this point. Maybe the news hasn't made it that far north yet. But anyway, I assume this won't be too much of a problem if and when we start conquering land up here in Britannia. We will be able to just declare war on them and take land from them as normal, even though they're revolting against an empire that no longer exists. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We'll just go ahead and declare a series of wars over here. We should be able to take both counties here from Bohemia with a single imperial reconquest war. And this county is currently being contested in some war or other, but I'm just going to declare this anyway. And hopefully we should be able to take it. We can't declare war on you, because we're allies in another war. I guess she's in the French war that we're in, against the Countess of Upper Burgundy. Well, that's annoying. That's fine though, we'll just do it later. Do Imperial Reconquest of Como on you. Is that going to get us all of these counties? All 3 of them, yes it is. And I don't think Trent is actually included in this tier of Imperial Reconquest, so we have no CBs there. How about you? I think you also are not included. Bavaria, you don't have any land we want, I think. We could do Holy Wars, but that's not going to be necessary. Okay, I think this is going to get us everything except for this one county that we can't declare for. And I think we might just go ahead and declare on the Seljuks at the same time, since they aren't going to be able to put up too much of a fight. Well, they have 5,000 men here. That should be the extent of their power, though. We'll just take Tyre first. Doesn't matter too much. Okay. So, our armies from Jerusalem and Antioch, I suppose, are probably going to be enough to take care of this army. More than enough. Let's see, we'll get these to rendezvous somewhere, hopefully in the mountains, if there is a mountainous province nearby. I'd rather one that was a little further away. We'll just have them meet here. And we'll send you straight in to start sieging the war goal. And for up here, we do have our retinue in place already. We should be able to raise the armies from our various kings in the region. And just start sieging pretty much all of the relevant land. Nope, not cancel. That one, there we go. Gonna transport a few more across to bring up to Como. We'll land them over here in Venice. So hopefully that should be more than enough troops to deal with all of this. And now that I know this war that we agreed to take part in against Upper Burgundy is actually delaying us from our own conquests, we might actually go and help out in that. We apparently won a siege over here already, okay. Oh, I guess we're just helping out this other war that's going on. Oh, a peasant revolt for Firenze. Okay. Our daughter is often involved in fights with other toddlers. We'll try to steer her energy elsewhere. Made her cynical. I guess that's okay. Well, I guess it's useful that we already have armies in place in this area, so we can take care of this peasant revolt immediately. I think we'll just break off our siege progress to do that. Alright, so what county are you in? I think you're in Como itself, so we'll go to this county. Alright, it looks like whatever war was going on here is over. He's become somebody's tribute, but I don't think that's going to stop us conquering him. Alright, so we're attacking into the hills here. I think we'll just go ahead and do it anyway, though. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let's just check on our war down here. Okay, so we have our 9,000 together. I think... Are they in this county? It's mountains. So I'm a little less confident about the ratio of troops here. Alright, we won that against the peasant revolt, that's fine. Go enforce demands and execute him. Then we'll just spread out again to our two counties here. The army that he's currently fighting in here I think belongs to our vassal in Antioch. Oh no, it's not. It's Phoenice. Probably a different vassal of ours. Yeah, I think we'll just go straight in there. We have about twice his numbers, we should be fine. I should have definitely appointed commanders, though. Looks like it's going to turn out okay. Anyway, though. And got 77% war score from that, which is very nice. We'll pursue him. Hopefully get a bit more. Yeah, that got us to 97. So we'll see if we can catch this other small army from them and hopefully end this quickly. So we're taking attrition here in the mountains, which I would obviously rather not be doing. We'll send half the army into this other county. I think these are both mountains, so we have... Actually, no, this is marshland. This one is mountains. But I don't think we get a defensive bonus in marshland. Fortunately, we have their army outnumbered, so it shouldn't matter. Yeah, we'll release him, that's fine. Okay. Italia Annonaria, instituting low feudal obligations. That is fine, and that does get us to 100 against the Seljuks. So we can enforce our demands. We took the relevant county, vassalized this guy. Though he is rightfully under Jerusalem, I think. Yes, so we'll transfer his vassalage to you. And we'll just disband this army and bring you home. I assume this is Events 1 troops or retinues or something. Okay. Why don't you come up there? Alright, we have a new duke who is pretty happy. And our factions are looking a lot better suddenly. Only Italy, not Italia and Inaria, in there right now. Okay, we want to siege here. Ah, the province of Aegyptus. The dark times are over for the people of Aegyptus, as Roman rule has been restored to the province once more. The land of the pharaohs served well as the breadbasket of the old empire, and it will again become a vital cornerstone in the continued prosperity of the glorious Roman state. Long live the empire. Sounds good. It looks like the army from Como is fighting somebody here. If I can find the right place to actually see this tooltip. The troops from Sicilia, Pedias, basically vassals of ours. Okay. Looks like the Duchy of Aragon is defending against the Queen of Aragon. She's trying to revoke it. Okay. And the Aztecs are still stuck at 100% in their war. This war, which I think perhaps they can't end now because the Emperor of Germania no longer exists. Though they were stuck at 100% for a long time, even before Germania disappeared. Anyway, we can take all of these people prisoner, which we will. And the army from Como is now in the plains here. So I think we might take the opportunity to attack them once we finish the siege here. This guy, for some reason, is my direct vassal, I've just noticed, when he should be under this exarch. So I guess we don't have the option to transfer him. Is he currently in revolt? Is that what's going on? Maybe not. Anyway, several tavern owners in Constantinople have come forward to your court with complaints against despot Zvonimir the Fat, our despot of Dukla, or however that's pronounced. Apparently he has gone on drunken rampages in all of their establishments, and they are demanding compensation. The despot claims to have no memory of the nights in question. Well, that doesn't necessarily help your case. He is a drunkard. We'll tell him to compensate the tavern owners. He'll be angry about it. We can say drinking and debauchery are what your taverns are for, are they not? Get lower city tax, which is not something that I really want, or we could pay ourselves. Yeah, I think we'll do that, actually. We're really enabling his whole issue there, but whatever, that's fine. I'm more concerned that he doesn't join factions against me. Speaking of converting things, we probably should move our ecclesiarch, who has probably been working on a province that's already been converted for a while now. So what do we still have to convert? We have Zagreb over here. Probably some stuff down here in Egypt. Guess we'll just go to here. Because we do have the ambition to convert a province. Some more tech points from Barcelona is nice. It looks like the war that we're called into is up to 81% by itself, so you may not even have to help out there. You wish to intercede on behalf of one of my prisoners? Sure. Okay, that siege is over, so I think we'll go and attack the army from Como, which hopefully will get us a reasonable amount of war score. Make sure to put commanders in charge this time. Population of wolves in Tekirdağ has grown to such size that their attacks on livestock, once rare, have increased in number and are damaging the local economy. That is bad to hear. Okay, up to 43%. Having finished our war against the Seljuks, I wonder if we should perhaps consider trying to kill him so that we can get another war declared there sooner rather than later. Seems unlikely to happen. We need to appoint a new commander, okay. I guess our nephew Isaias here is a good person for the job. We want to siege over here. And down here against Bohemia. Probably disband these boats. And that's 100% in that other war, so unfortunately we're still going to have to wait till we disband our troops to declare on her. But at least now we can do it, since we're going to be no longer in a war on the same side as her. Now we have a new Duke of Bulgaria, who is happy with me. Also a new Duke of Macedonia, who is less happy with me, partially because he is a heretic. Unfortunately, we can't ask him to convert right now. I'll toggle him as special interest and hopefully remember to do that later. And my wife is pregnant, okay. So any children born now will be born in the purple. And we'll have precedence in the succession over our other son. I think only if they're male children, actually. I think a female child born in the purple won't have precedence over a male child not born in the purple. So I may be wrong about that. Okay, Zagreb was converted, which means we should move our ecclesiarch. And we also need to appoint a new Mystikos. It's going to be this Duke. We'll just keep sending to Barcelona. Oh, okay, I guess that's what happened to our previous spy master. He just got imprisoned. Fair enough. My spy master tells me that information about my plot to kill the Sultan might have leaked to someone outside the conspiracy. We do not know who yet, but maybe we will hear from him. Can my spy master never bring me good news? Apparently not. So this guy is attempting to blackmail me. We'll just have the plot be revealed. I don't think we care that much. It's not really likely to succeed anyway, as it stands. Oh, and we have a new Duke of Latium, which is possibly good news. Let's hope he has a benevolent temperament. He is content. Okay, good. So he hopefully won't be joining any factions. Alright, we lost a siege up here, apparently. To Bohemia. That's fine. And we'll let the prisoner free. Okay, we're up to 99% in this war. Yes, we do need to move our ecclesiarch. I guess we'll move him down to Egypt. Where he can do some work. News have reached us that the Exarch of Italy has sent his wife into hiding in order to protect her from a suspected murder plot. Okay. He can try, but he won't save her. We're not trying to kill her. I guess we're hearing about this because she's our sister. Okay. While surveying some of my lands alongside my steward, I noticed some flowers in the fields, and think of how long it has been since my wife received flowers. Maybe I should pick some up and gift them to her, despite the fact that my steward and escort are looking. We can say, of course, and lose a little prestige, or we can be too embarrassed to do this in front of our soldiers. We can afford 2 prestige. We aren't at the prestige cap yet, but 2 prestige is not a big deal. And Egypt has usurped a title from the Knights Hospitaller, okay. That's fine. I think that was this county, actually. Doesn't bother me. In fact, I am happy if the knights are less powerful. And this guy surrenders. At 99%, we accept. So we vassalized him. He should rightfully be a vassal of the Exarch of Italia and Inaria. So we will duly transfer him. Okay, well that is going to do it for this episode. We'll have to hopefully finish the rest of our wars in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.